Hi everyone. Today I'm going to say about the project Redis versus Memcached product catalog benchmark system. Basically, this project is to compare Redis and Memcached by implementing the same real-world features on both caching systems and analyzing their performance, consistency, and behavior under load. I built a product catalog API using Node.js, Express, PostgreSQL, Redis, 7 and Memcached 1.6. The application can be switched between Redis and Memcached using Xcache backend header, allowing side-by-side comparison of both technologies. And the features which was implemented is like product catching with 300 seconds TTL and catch invalid after product updates and most viewed leaderboard use and session management and pre-user rate limiting and benchmark using Memtire benchmark and locust consistency testing under concurrent load. So let us just quickly start the testing of the entire project. As a complete project is containerized, you can start and run the project with the help of Docker Compose up hyphen build. As I have already started it, as you can see, let's just quickly check whether containers are up or not. As you can see, the 4 containers were up and totally healthy. So let's verify the database seeding. As you can see, this confirms that products were successfully seeded. And let's do the product catching. As you can see, the first request has been fetched the data from the DB. So let us again hit the API and let's see from where it is going to fetch the data. As you can see, the same product has been fetched from the same test is done with the Memcached tool. So let's validate the cache invalidation and all. As you can see, I have kept a body of price 9.99 and the header value has Redis. We are fetching it from the Redis. We are updating it in the Redis, and the body type which we want, the content type which we want is a application JSON. So let's hit the API and let's see what happens. what happened is like after updating the product, the cache entry is removed and the next request fetches fresh data from the database. So let's do the leaderboard too. As you can see, it has fetched the product ID and all. So let's check the leaderboard now. So each product view increases the score, and the Redis uses stored sets while Memcached use the distributed locking to safely update the leaderboard. So now let's quickly verify the rate limiter. What I was doing is like we're gonna hit the rate limiter API for 105 times. So let's uncheck all the rest of the APIs in the collection. So instead of manual running, I was making it run for 105 times with the help of Postman. So that's it. Let's just check. It's like what we are expecting is for the first 100 requests, it's gonna get the HTTP response from 200, and the for the next 5 requests, it gets from the 429. It's as you can see, it was hit, hitting for 100 times. The entire run was completed. As you can see that for the 100 times it was used HTTP 200 from for the next iteration of 101 it's showing us 429, right? So let's quickly check the session management. What I kept is like the session which he was where the user was logging. So let's hit the API. So the Redis stores the session field individually using hashes, while Memcached store the complete session object as JSON. So now let's check the consistency test. So this what we are expecting is like Redis value need to be 1000 and the memcached no lock need to be less than 1000 and memcached with lock need to be 1000. So this demonstrates that Redis automatically reduce atomicity and the importance of distributed locking in memcached. So let's do the benchmarking now. So this it's my bad, sorry. This runs the Memtire benchmark against both Redis and Memcache using different pipeline depths and records throughout and latency results. So this project helps me understand the practical difference between Redis and Memcached. Redis provides rich data structures and strong consistency through atomic operations, while Memcached focus on simplicity and high performance key value catchy. Through benchmark and concurrency testing, I was able to compare both systems in realistic scenarios and understand where each one is best suited. So that is everything about the project, and thank you for watching.